Oh, hello, this is Nitin Dahad with the Times. I'm back in India and I'm speaking to Raghu Panicker, who's the CEO of Kaynes Semiconductor or Kaynes Semicon. Raghu, hello.
Hi, how are you, Nitin?
Good. We spoke about a year ago and again later after Semicon India. Just tell me, you've just been awarded a nice big contract, a 5-year strategic contract with a key customer, over $100 million. Tell us a little bit about that.
A little before that, when we met last year,
Yeah.
around the time in April, there were butterflies around, thinking to know whether this will be approved or not approved, and when will it be approved.
There was cynicism and skepticism, yes, definitely, and it's been through the whole year still.
I know. Many people wrote us off.
Yeah.
Many people thought we may get it, may not get it, but lucky to us, to all the hard work that we did for the last year and a half,
Right.
the project was approved. Close to $400 million, and that covers.
That's the project, not the contract that you got.
No,
yeah,
that's
okay.
a project.
Yeah.
Now that covers pretty much the 3 spectrums of packaging:
Okay.
assembly and test, the legacy, the mid-level package, and the high-end packages. So that covers the entire 3 spectrum. Post that, we started our construction of the facility in December.
That was in Gujarat.
That's in Gujarat.
Tolera.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, Sanand.
Sanand, yes, you did
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
yes.
And the construction has started in December. We are putting a pilot line. We are putting the main plant, which takes care of 25% of the capacity. And we hired a few expats to come and work along with us. I now have a general manager for the factory that comes from Philippines,
Okay.
with a wide variety of OSAT experience, close to 40 years. I have a test engineering and a business head who comes from Penang, and we are looking at a few more skilled and semi-skilled workers for Philippines. We have a technology partner from Japan. We have a supply chain aggregator from Japan, that is Mitsui. The technology partner is AOI Japan.
Yeah,
And then various other initiatives. We are very close to signing an R&D partnership with the Institute of Microelectronics Singapore.
That's important. I mean,
yes.
that's A-star.
Yes,
as
A-star.
well, yeah.
So all these things, were the good things in the last 6 to 7 months. And then, the customer, we have 5 in the pipeline. We signed up a small volume customer, Lightspeed Photonics, last
And yes,
August.
Singapore and India.
Singapore
yes.
and India.
Yeah.
And now, we are signed up with a very big US multinational semiconductor company to do their power MOSFET, their IPMs and IGBT manufacturing in India. That covers almost 12 packages. Some of them would be exported out of India to their customers.
Right.
A large part of them would be domestically used in India in the EV space, in the automotive domain.
Which is a growing market in this country as well,
Absolutely,
actually.
absolutely. And also the industrial market, which is nothing but the brushless DC motor control fans and various other motor controllers.
I think I heard from you as well as others, BLDC fans, motor fans are quite a big industry here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So this is the area that we are focusing now. So, but this takes care of the low voltage devices. Yeah. We are also looking at the high voltage, high current, high power devices. Those are bigger devices compared to the IGBTs and IPMs. So,
is it gallium nitride or
silicon carbide?
Silicon carbide. Okay.
Yeah. So all in all, looks good. We are very close to another Japanese customer in the IGBT.
Just go back. So this contract is with Alpha Omega Semiconductor.
Absolutely.
Okay. So
and they are pretty big in India from a sense of.
What sort of attracted them to you? Because obviously there are 2 or 3 players here in India who have been awarded finance or incentives to set up OSATs.
Yeah. So if you look at, we are very uniquely placed as far as the end OEMs are concerned. We are a very big electronic manufacturing services company. We are very close to the end customer, be it automotive, be it industrial. We pretty much know when is their next model going to come. We pretty much are with them in the design phase itself. Component selection becomes a very, very important phase. and that's where we worked with Alpha Omega Semiconductor to see some of their power MOSFETs could be used. Same is the case with another OEM called Atomberg,
Yes.
and to their next generation of fans, some of the IPM products that could go. Being an EMS and being very close to the OEMs serves as the purpose, whereas the other two are not in their domain.
Interesting. And you were talking about another one, your customer you're talking to right now.
Correct. That is that's from Japan. It's a little very early stage to talk about it, but that again would be in the IPM and IGBT domain.
In terms of there's been a lot of all over the world, publicity around creating capacity, resilience in country and all that. There are bigger other players like Foxconn and others that I think we talked about in our pre-conversation. But where does that position Kaynes and maybe other Indian companies?
So if you look at at least since ISM started this program under
India Semiconductor Mission,
the $10 billion fund and all that, right? So if you look at the way they structured this program is very, very unique. They looked at the capacity building in the design phase. They looked at the subsidy in the capex space. They looked at capacity building in the semiconductor manufacturing space. Various programs that they put around ISM is what I call Advantage India. There is a PLI benefit. There is a design
product linked incentive
benefit, which means that if something is manufactured in India, used in India, consumed in India domestically, there is a incentive which the government gives it back to you. Then there is a design linked incentive, which is DLI, and that is catering to all the new startups in the design space. So we look at all these programs are taking care of the design, manufacturing, and weaved around with the subsidies and the incentives.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah. So that is one thing. So if you see, India did think through this last year and a half, and all of them are now coming on track and coming in place. Technology was one challenge which we all felt that it did not exist in India. With all of us have now technology partners, so technology will come into India. We have now identified customers that we want to serve and address. With technology being done, customers being done, future R&Ds have been invested. I was talking of Institute of Microelectronics. If you look at Kaynes Semicon, we are divided into 6 divisions. All the divisions are engineering driven. OSAT itself is assembly and test production. We have a ATE, which is the test services,
test equipment,
where there will be an NPI, NPD, and all the test suite programs being done. There is a big R&D team that we are setting for looking at the new age package design and package simulation. We are putting a quality and a reliability and FA lab. We are putting a system solution group. We are putting a ODM team. All these are engineering organization within Kaynes Semicon.
It's interesting. I mean, it's part of the discussions outside of India are around advanced packaging, and we talk about chiplets and we talk about all those requirements for advanced packaging. Some of those advanced packaging areas, are you looking at any of those, or are you still focused on this power modules side?
If you've tracked the packaging domain, it is still 50% of the entire packaging production comes from the legacy standpoint. Even though the growth there is 3 to 5%, but still the volume is huge. So playing in that market gives that impetus from a volume standpoint.
Gives you a foundation then to build upon.
Absolutely. Then you get stage by stage. You get into BGA, flip chip PGA, and then you advance like the RDL, copper to copper bump, and TSVs, and 2.5 3D and stuff. These are all buzzwords in a sense that we are yet to get there. And I'm sure as we work with our technology R&D institutes like IME, we will make sure that we get these technology nodes and start looking at customers. Along with that is an important aspect, right? When we covered all this, where is the talent?
I was going to come to that next. So So yes, I think one of your big challenges in feeding all of these and servicing these contracts and building these facilities is talent.
So now some of the talents could be in-house groomed, but then some of them has to come from outside. So that's the dual approach that we are taking. we are getting some talents as expats for a 5-year horizon, and then start building the capacity, the talent in the engineering colleges.
Much the way TI did in the early days of the design
Absolutely.
outsourcing, or what you call it, competence centers, global competence centers.
So it is the initiative of the government, initiative of the industry, and the academia, all three coming together, which was done 30 years back in the design phase.
Okay. Yeah.
That is why we are a design powerhouse, 20 years hence. Now, similar kind of a setup is what we intend to do in the manufacturing domain. We have partnered with a company called Women Beyond, and that company is supporting us to create this ecosystem, create this partnership with government and colleges and stuff, and then bring the CapEx and clean room to ensure that the students go through an advanced training, get their 8th semester elective credit for 4 credits, and thereby learn this technology for a year and then come to the industry. So that's the force that we are trying to build.
What do you say about people who sort of still say, oh yeah, India's just back-end packaging, test and all that? I mean, I guess it's quite an important part of it, so I guess there is a important story here.
It should be for them to come to a reality that this is happening, and very soon they blink. We would have set up 4 to 5 manufacturing sites by Tata, us, and Crompton Greaves and Micron. I'm sure we want to be the first to roll the first device.
Of course you would.
In this year, and because our POC line will come up in June, our first production will happen in Q4. Having said 2025. That will set to rest all the discussions and the backroom chats that are happening, that will this happen or will it not happen. It will surely happen, and 2025 will be the year to look out.
So I've been following you for the last year. What's been the biggest feeling of achievement for you? What do you think has been amazing to get to where you are now?
Things have come in a very beautiful way. What we set to achieve in the last year and a half, we set that as a motion. We did, we set together a plan to do it. Now, when all those pieces come together, you feel a little happy about it, but then the work is still not done. It is one thing to.
So you're not going to rest on your laurels yet?
Not yet. Till the first device gets rolled, till the first revenue comes in, till you make the company to be a positive revenue, and then you list the company in the next 5 years.
So, on that aspect, so Kaynes Semicon is a subsidiary of Kaynes Technology. So how important is this business to Kaynes Technology? And when you say IPO, so you're going to be spinning that out, I guess.
Yeah. So Kaynes Semicon is a very important arm within Kaynes Technology. Just that Kaynes Technology post IPO decided to get into 2 domains from backward integration standpoint. One is the Kaynes Semiconductor, which is the OSAT of semiconductor manufacturing. Second is the bare board PCB. Now, this bare board PCB is another important aspect of it, where we are putting a HDI grade PCB manufacturing plant in Chennai, and that is also coming parallelly along with the
That's part of the other Kaynes Technology business.
That is called Kaynes Circuits, which is part of Kaynes Technology.
Okay.
So these are 2 important projects, which is very, very important to the nation and to the Kaynes Technology. Now, having said that, we aspire to contribute close to 30% to Kaynes Technology in the next 3 years. All this while, we are drawing money from the parent company. Very soon, we have to give back to the parent company. We have to make sure that we become positive in the next 2 and a half years.
Very ambitious.
And then get into a listing. The reason why I say listing is, Nitin, is because right now the government is subsidizing the capex, land and construction for a 5-year period. The next round of capex will come after 5 years. So then, if you are not in
is that the next 5-year plan?
Next 5-year plan. So if you don't list, if you're not turning positive, then it becomes tough. So that's the 5-year.
Tough to get the next level of capex.
So that's why we're thinking of how do we take this one step another and reach to that 5-year window.
Well, it seems like you're really ambitious. Wish you well, Raghu.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you.